You guys got down 10 midway through the second half. It was a game where you guys just kind of had to gut it out and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, the coaching staff set a good game plan because this is a situational. We practice situations of this in practice, either down 10, down 7, down 3, and we just execute what we did in practice. Guys responded, made plays down the stretch, such as Terrence, made good free throws, created turnovers, and that's why I felt we got to get back into the game.
Obviously, you guys are really long and athletic. Anytime that you go up against a team that's so into running set offenses, how much of that bread and butter does that lead into your turnovers?
It was essential because the coaching staff told us going into this game we have to rely on our principles and our defensive shell. And I feel like with a team that runs sets, it would just tested us continuously throughout the game. So any minor mistake we're going to pay for it. So I felt like this team responded well. We were consistent on our principles, and that's why we were able to create so many turnovers.
In terms of end-of-game situations, how have you guys improved from, say, the Duke game to where you are now?
I would say guys just got more experience. I feel like after the Duke game, guys kind of self-reflected. Guys kind of reflect on themselves and saw what they need to work on. And when we were in that situation against Louisville today, it was familiar. We knew what we need to do. We knew what we need to execute. And that's why I felt like we did pretty well.
How much pride do you take in having so much success as a team at the free throw line, particularly in overtime?
It was great. They told me we were like 11 for 12, which was great to hear. Guys, every day we practice free throws, and for guys to make free throws like that in the stretch, especially in the clutch, it was really rewarding because all the hard work we did in practice paid off today.
Obviously, you guys coming into today have shot really well beyond the arc. Miami, Syracuse, and today just on the floor, the shooting may not be the numbers that happened, but you still pull it out against a really good team. What does that say about the maturity of this?
We got different levels with this team. Either we're shooting poorly or we get inside, we offensive rebound, we get on transition. So if you stop one thing, which Louisville did a great job in, we're attacking on another level, whether it be on the glass or get into the paint. So I feel like guys kind of recognize we weren't shooting so well, and we found a different way to gut it out and get a win.
You personally, to play so many minutes and come away with only 2 fouls, how good does that feel?
It was cool. I mean, I enjoyed it. One thing I would say is with that situation is I feel like I'm getting a better grasp of the game, kind of getting into the flow of it, what I can, what I can't do. Referees have been very consistent. They've communicated really well with me about how to play properly, always communicating, especially during the play. And I'm kind of getting a good rhythm on what I can do, and that's why I feel like I'm getting out of foul trouble.
Fee, I don't know how much stock you take in Twitter or if you are on Twitter, but John Rothstein just tweeted out that you are the one player no one in the country is talking about. What do you have to say to all this, national recognition that you yourself are starting to get?
I appreciate it. For someone like that to recognize me, I do appreciate it. It's my job to continue to work hard, provide for my team to fulfill my role. So for people to recognize that, I appreciate it. It's a testament to my teammates and my coaches to being consistent with me. Because I feel like with this team, the reason I'm playing where I'm playing right now is because it gave me so much confidence. I do make poor decisions, and the coaching staff and teammates give me a lot of confidence to continue to play my game, continue to be aggressive, and that's why I feel like I'm playing the way I'm playing. So I do appreciate it.
Do you consider yourself a sixth man? And if so, I know some people sometimes, you don't start, you can't make an impact. How have you kind of defied that?
I take full pride in the sixth man. Seeing guys like Lou Williams and other sixth men in the league. And the year before, I forgot his name, but the player from Virginia Tech, he was sixth man of the year. And, it's my job as a player is to fulfill my role. And the coaching staff do a great job in putting me in great situations. And I feel like if I'm able to play in the clutch situations, that means they have full trust in me. So whether I start or not is not a big deal. And I do appreciate my role as a team, and my teammates appreciate my role. And it's my job to continue to do that.
Seems like it was a really physical game. Just how does that suit you, and how do you feel that suits this team?
It was great. We thrive in physicality. We have very physical practices. A team like that recognized because Chris Mack and his former Xavier team were physical, especially I remember in the tournament. So we were prepared for that, recognized what they're going to do, and I feel like the guys are much more prepared, especially with our guards.
He had a new career high in minutes played. I don't think he came off the floor in the second half, obviously in overtime. Just because, how did you feel out there down the stretch?
I prepared really well. Thanks to our GAs and managers to help me rebound. I'm always working on trying to get my conditioning up. I still got room to grow, and just thanks to them just being there consistent with me, because without them, I would not be able to play those minutes as I played today.
Their bigs were chirping a lot with you, man. How are you just not saying anything?
It's just a level of composure. This is my 3rd year here at Florida State, and I've kind of almost seen it all and been through it all. And players are passionate; they're into the game. He made a great play. His passion just kind of went over. Referee recognized it, and I capitalized on it in my free throw. So I'm happy.
Let them know with the double bicep.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
Will
it something y'all had history, or was it just?
No, he was just in the moment. He was like, we were physical, especially on the blockouts, and we're just consistently going at it. And he made a great play, and he said something, and referees recognized it. So I had no control over that, but I do appreciate his passion, though.
It seemed like they were pretty determined to not let you guys get to the basket, but you guys still did a pretty good job of that. And you didn't settle for jump shots and all that. Were you proud of the way you guys played?
Yeah, a lot of teams either play pack line and settle in on us, but this team, multiple moves, got downhill. We set good ball screens. Guards made multiple moves getting downhill, and it was great to see our guards just make plays, because at the end of the day, it's about making plays, and I feel like our guards did that today.
How frustrating do you think it is for opposing defenses? Maybe something you guys experienced when you guys are able to get so many offensive rebounds and putbacks and score that way.
I understand. With our team, it's about EGBs, and those are energy plays. And offensive rebounds are a big thing, and our bench thrives off of it, which gives us energy. So for us to crash the glass and continue to do that, it's our job to continue to do that, and it was pretty good, so I'm happy about it.
Can that be something you can fall back on when the shots aren't falling?
Yeah, definitely. When you get offensive glass, it creates energy. You can find a rhythm throughout the game, even though your shot's not falling. So I'm definitely going to continue to do that.
I think Chris Mack said he noticed on tape that when you catch the ball, you would shoot. Other than this game, did you feel like they were giving you something different and you just had to take?
Throughout the game, especially in transition, I've been getting a lot of threes. So the big did a great job in trying to find me in transition. So I did take some poor shots and had some poor looks, but at the end of the day, I've kind of seen it with the bigs. They played solid defense, and my job to make the right decision.
Everybody all set?